Here we go. We're live. Hi everybody. I'm just going to give people a few minutes to stumble on in. Welcome. And this will be posted later. I should probably share that towards the end, however. So it's just you, myself, and I. That's probably reading backwards, isn't it? That's my little postcard that I made that I haven't handed out a whole lot of because I chickened out. Indeed. So today I thought I would do a little bit of show and tell, and then we will do some writing, which I might need to move the camera for, and that will be quite boring. Nothing like an exciting story, is there? So here's my first show and tell. My first ever manga, Firefly Wedding. I am halfway through it, and I have ordered the second one, and volume 4 isn't out yet, so I am a little worried. But anyway, just set that over there. This is my big show and tell. Look at that beautiful journal. Alright, so it says on the back, the mermaid's mirror can show you many things, other times, other people, faraway places, but the most valuable aspect a mermaid's mirror can show you lies within your own soul. Well, I'm not using it as a soul journal. I am using it as a short story journal. Very specific. I mean, I know I have my, where are my journals? I know I have my usual writing journals, which are these, which are these for the serial, but instead I'm going to use this for the short stories, and I have a short story prompt ready to go. So it's, let me show you the pages. So there is, ye olde images, and there are quotes at the bottom of each page that I thought may or may not be helpful if I needed a short story prompt inspiration. And basically, I mean, I did read the introduction, and did my eyes roll to the back of my head a few times? Honestly, yes, but A, it was beautiful. And B, we're going to write a short story. So, let me just eat your bit. This is still just me, myself, and I. I have my little drink. I was going to use my vintage Parker pen to write in, but it's out of ink and I can't open the ink bottle. And I wasn't going to get ink all over me just for this short thing. So here's the plan. The plan is I will share the prompts that I'm using for this short story, and then I'm going to start writing. I actually have already written the beginning. I wrote it before church, and so I'll transcribe that into this first page, which has this lovely mermaid image on it. And I am taking 2 prompts. The first one, let me pull it up. The first prompt is from the Fictionistas, and that was, your character is someone who wears spectacles, glasses, and is a trapper, and your story is about a quest. Your main character must change from the beginning of the story to the end of the story, and it doesn't have to be a big change. I need to keep my character alive. 1,000 words, and it's due on Thursday. And then the second prompt is from Scoot at Gibberish. His prompt for the 9th of May was a mermaid one, so of course I had to get in on that. And that is write about the sea, inviting shallows. I think that means I have to use that phrase. I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. As a quote, and a character who is a merfolk. You know I'm doing the dreigiau more, so I have come up with a beginning. So I'm going to write that down, and then I'm going to set a... So before I do that, I'm going to set a timer on my iPad here for 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes of you watching me write without music, which is going to be tricky unless I can somehow pull some music magically from that sidebar over there. But I'm not game, so I'm not gonna. So yes, I'll set the timer, we'll write down the beginning that I have written, and then we'll go from there. I have an idea of how it's all going to flow, no idea how it ends. And it's only 1,000 words, which is honestly horrifically short. Right, so let me set the timer. We'll get If you're playing along... Oh no. No, I don't like that one. Oh yeah. Let's do this one. Daybreak. Okay, set. And we're going to start. And I will see you towards the end. Hello to someone who has just joined me. What I'm going to do, I've just got 2 writing prompts that I'm going from, and I'm going to do some writing for 30 minutes, which is going to be scintillating stuff. But if you have questions, I will look up on occasion, especially when I get stuck. So again, my 2 prompts are from Fictionistas. Your character is someone who wears spectacles, glasses, and is a trapper. Your story is about a cult. Your main character must change from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. Doesn't need to be a big change. Need to keep the character alive. 1,000 words, and it's due on Thursday. I will probably post it Wednesday if my act is well enough together. And then Scoot from Gibberish had these prompts for Mermaid this week, and they were right about the sea. He has inviting showers in italics, which I think I have to do as an actual quote, not sure. I don't think so as an actual quote. And a character who is a merfolk. So of course I'm doing my dreigiau characters, the sea dragons. So that's what I'm doing. So right, I'm setting my timer. I'm starting to write. Feel free to write along with me. Oh, and this is my beautiful new journal that I'm going to be writing short stories in. All right, let's go. Start button. Very cheap pen from very cheap store, but it's a fountain pen at least. And I wrote the beginning in church. I'm going to write that down first. I wonder if this is like ASMR. Oh, this pen is so scratchy. Rawr. And if you are writing along, feel free to share what it is you're working on. I hate this pen. Let the record speak. Should have figured out the ink for my vintage Parker pen much sooner than I did, because then I might have been able to get the bottle open. Oh, just like skips every now and then. That paragraph is going to need some work. Oh wait, they're supposed to be dot dots because it's thought communication. And what should I be doing instead? Editing book 3 of the Mordecai Chronicles. But here we are, writing a short story. I have to come up with names for some of these people too, which is not going to be interesting. Anyway. Dot dot. Colon. Where am I? It's no rumour. There, you got a sneak peek at the story to come. Okay, I'm not feeling exactly great that I've only written the beginning and I'm halfway through a page. Well, this is how you figure out things. It is Sunday morning here. Happy Mother's Day to those who celebrate on this day. Lovely. Oops. Colon. I keep getting the full signature because dreigiau more think their conversation. They do not say it. I mean, if you think about underwater and how sound travels, thinking is easier. All right, so I have written everywhere up that I'm up to. That was almost a page in this journal. And I'm going to now continue, hopefully, to write this. And we have... How do we already have 4 minutes left? Did I not set this to the right time? I don't think I set this to the right time. Dang it. I didn't. I set it for 10 minutes. And I wanted 30. So now I'll set it to 20. Okay. And we're away again. I'm going to add a sentence to what I finished off last time. My usual process is to handwrite and then transcribe. But at least I have the beginning already in my phone, so I can copy and paste that. And the character needs a name, but now he's just XX. I'm using a Fibonacci writing board because it's fun. I can put that right where the pages are. There we go. Alright, I actually have a nice big margin at the top there. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use it. Okay, where was I? Okay. It's just started to rain, so if you hear rain, I have an aluminum tin roof, so it can get quite loud. Exciting, I know. Well, that person has joined and is still here, so I hope you're riding along. Where am I? Oh, I don't like scratching out in this nice new book, but well. Ooh, well. Oh, hey Crystal, I just noticed you're here. I am writing in my brand new journal. Isn't that pretty? And we have 11 minutes and 18 more seconds of writing time. So if you have something to work on, please join me. And maybe let me know in the comments what that would be. But otherwise, we're just writing, babe. So, yeah, where was I? So small. No, don't like that. My writing board. Oh, we have to top. Where was I? They had the. hate scratching things out on your journal. Oh well. I don't have much time. Sank, not fell. Alright, we have less than 5 minutes. Curled up. Girl. I'll make it a girl. Too many boys in this already. Oh, what is the phrase I'm supposed to use in this story? Inviting shallows. I don't think so. There we go. I have succeeded in that prompt. I'm going to go back and find. Use the phrase inviting shallows. Inviting shallows need to go in here. To some inviting shallows. There we go. So that's 2. I have covered all of Scoot's prompts with this, and now I just have to work in the Fictionista ones. Yay! Ooh. I just got a plot point for book 4. Ooh, that's exciting. Wait, why has my alarm not gone off? Oh, because it's 30 seconds, that's why. Two. Oh, there we go. There's time. There are 4 people here. I don't know who the other 2 are, but hello, whoever you are. I should probably stop the sound. There we go. So I have written 1, 2, 3.5 pages. How did you guys do? Any good with that? So, I'm probably halfway through the story. I don't know that I'm going to be able to stick to under 1,000 words, but that was the Fictionista restriction. But that just means I need to do some hard editing. So there we go. Thank you for joining me on this impromptu live. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget to read all about the more Dreigiau Chronicles. Eugene, I'm just finishing up. And yes, so this is the new journal that I got that has inspired me to write short stories within its pages. It's meant for some soul journaling, but I just really liked the pictures. Okay. Oh, I dropped that. Never mind. Look at that. Not to mention the cover. So there's like manuscripty stuff in here. Let me find another good one. The drawings. There are quotes throughout about mermaids, but we're just going to change the word mermaid to sea dragon or dreigiau more and just have a good old time with it. So, yes. So that was my little writing sesh. I have gone almost up to what I imagined while I was sitting in church today. Well, no, I probably should have been paying attention, but sometimes the ideas just come and you just got to roll with it. Still haven't figured out the ending, but no one's allowed to die, so that's good. So thank you for watching this little live. I will be posting it in conjunction with the finished story, so it might be out for a few days yet. And have a great weekend, and if you're celebrating Mother's Day, enjoy that. I'm off shortly to go pick up my mum for some lunch, so I will see you all later. Bye.